Lulu.
Pocono.
Pocono?
Lulu.
Lulu?
The starting of the week at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. It's Sword and Gun Day.
Just all you need to do is clean up the dog piss off of the carpet.
Dude, it was fucking unreal. Like, I'm playing with these dogs. I'm like riling them up. They've got a combined age of like 40.
Jesus.
And one of them, I throw the toy and it doesn't go after the toy. And so I'm like, oh, what's up? And I just see her like peeing and like shaking. And then the other one comes over and like sniffs the spot and then pees like right next to it.
What the fuck?
So yeah. So these little shits, like, I think it was an act of rebellion.
It was an act of rebellion. Their owner left you in charge.
Yeah, and they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" They woke me up at 5 a.m. this morning because the bed is a little too high for them to jump off of.
Yeah.
So they need me to let them down.
Oh,
and so at like 5 a.m. they were like, "Meh."
They both sleep in the bed with you?
Yeah, they whine if they don't.
That fucking sucks.
I think they were also mad that we were up until like 3 a.m. last night watching Creed.
They slept for 2 whole hours. Creed 1 or Creed 2?
Both.
Oh, no, the double feature, huh? The double feature.
I've had a lot of time on my hands.
Hey, I mean, Riley lives in New York now. It's okay.
That's not true. That's fake news.
Riley lives in New York. You live in a new house with 2 dogs.
I moved into a house in Rancho Santa Fe for 5 days.
And to fill the void.
Yeah, exactly. Their names are Pocono and Lulu. And
Pocono?
I'm not sure which is which.
What do they look like? Which one looks at you when you say Pocono?
They both aren't the sharpest.
I'm picturing like 2 pugs, so I'm very curious to what kind of dogs these even are. Oh wow, they are the exact same fucking dog.
No clue. So for our audio only listeners.
For audio only listeners, these dogs are fucking stupid. Neither of them looked. Welcome back to season 2 of TBD with Babushka and
Nikolov.
And Nikolov. We have fled the country due to warfare and instability.
In Istanbul.
In Istanbul.
Are we in Europe or are we in Asia?
Formerly known as Constantinople.
Before we were displaced by the Third Crusade.
The Third Crusade and the fall of Constantinople to the Muslims.
I'm the last remaining Ottoman. I am 700 years old. My country has been... my country is now a footstool that you put on the side of a couch.
For the West.
Yeah.
For the West.
Yeah.
Well, we're back. Season 2. 2 current events of the day. We have current event number 1. For the first time ever, the top 10 artists and the top 100 hot lists, whatever you want to call it, are all women. So score 1 for women this month.
For the ladies.
For the ladies. And I don't know what the men are doing.
Where is Drake?
Where is Drake? 21. Do something for me.
This is so fucking funny.
I can't stop. I literally, because of those memes, I can't stop listening to the song. It's the perfect marketing thing.
Yo, you know Drake's sitting there just like pissed.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not. It was super cool in the studio. Like, me and 21 are vibing.
God, 21.
He goes, 21.
My favorite though is the intro. I was just showing Riley this morning his intro to the to his verse in "Spin About You."
Oh my god.
Where he's like, yo, so I've been watching the news and somebody who never got laid in school is telling women what they can do. He's like, oh, Drake, yeah, you've really been sitting there thinking critically about abortion rights in this country.
And who didn't get laid in high school? That's what it all boils down to.
And then he's like, we've got to protect you. And I'm like,
God. Drake, certified lover boy.
Although this is the best Drake project since we were in middle school.
Yeah, this is fucking sick.
I was listening to it just so I could like make fun of it because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
And then each song I was like, wait, this is a bop.
This is kind of fucking good. The whole album is a hit. It's all a win.
Super sick. That was like one of the things I least expected. Although, we should go back because the current event is how women are on top, and I've been talking about a man for the last.
Yeah, you've been talking about a man this whole time, and
That's
you've
not good.
decided to
All right.
overlook Carly
Who
Rae
are the
Jepsen.
women on the top 10 list?
Who are the top 10? Okay, let me look it up. I bet you Megan Trainor's on there. How do we look up
Tay-Tay?
top 100? Oh,
Hey.
Billboard top 100. Okay, here we go. Number 1, Taylor Swift. Number
Slay.
2, Rihanna.
Oh.
Number 3, Kim Petras.
Who?
I don't fucking know. Number 6, Taylor Swift. Number 7, Taylor Swift. Number 8, Taylor Swift. Number 9, Nicki Minaj, and number 10, SZA.
I love it.
And number 13, One Republic. So that's our first guy. It's a lot of Taylor Swift.
One Republic. They're still like a thing.
I don't know how they're still on there. Drake is at 25, sitting down there, very lonely.
The entire time, going back to the men, the entire time I was listening to the Drake album, I was just like, please don't say anything about the Jews.
Please don't try and fight for the Jews in this album, Drake.
And then I remembered that he is Jewish.
Yeah, people forget.
Yeah,
Drake Mahakma.
he should really like post about Kyrie and Kanye about how their actions are like unacceptable.
Could you imagine Drake's like, I want to play Kyrie one-on-one. I want to.
It's like the Nike ad where Drake's like on the floor, Kevin Durant's just spiking one on his head.
Or it's like in South Park where Randy has to apologize to all the black people, but
Yeah,
it's like
the king
Kyrie
of
has
the
to
black people.
apologize to Drake.
Kyrie has to apologize to Drake and like Steven Spielberg.
And like Larry David.
That would be the best episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm ever.
Kyrie just has to apologize to Larry.
Larry's like really milking it. He's like, courtside tickets
Courtside
whenever
tickets.
you're in LA.
That's our number one. Our next current event of the day. We'll come back to Kyrie. Don't worry. Yesterday was voting day. I didn't vote again because I refuse. I'm taking a stance on American politics.
Yo, aren't you like Mr. Roman history here? Shouldn't like voting be like everything you've ever dreamed of?
No, it's not as cool. It's
Not as cool.
You don't go to the courthouse and flog your competitors.
You don't go to a citadel.
Yeah, you don't go to a citadel and yell for your votes. You have to go put it in a little box. But
Somebody miscounts it allegedly.
I finally have found a proposition that I'll back.
Yeah.
Proposition 21. Its street name is going as 21. So the street name for Proposition 21 is the fat tax.
Okay.
So the fat tax is there's a set weight limit that you have to be at, and that weight limit will be decided by the FDA, obviously. And for every percent of body fat and for every pound over the weight limit, you have to pay a tax on your own fat. So if you're over the weight limit, you have to start paying for it. And I will back that prop.
Does this go to like child, like kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque like exercise foundations?
No, the tax goes back to the people.
Oh, back to
The people who aren't fat.
so it's like we're literally eating each other at that point.
Yeah, we're eating each other.
We're eating the fat off of our neighbors.
Yeah, so when I find a congresswoman or man or someone to back that up, I will vote for them.
Yeah.
Regardless of party, because
I just
don't
know
see
McDonald's
parties.
is about to come down hard against you.
McDonald's is about to
That
come
is
down.
un-American.
It sounds so un-American. How dare you charge people for being overweight? How dare you? Michelle Obama would be backing this.
Michelle Obama would like rip a Happy Meal with her giant biceps to like back you up.
She would be all about it.
Beat the shit out of a fat person, take his money, give it to you. And then
So-
is there like another thing where it's like, the skinnier you are, the more percentage of the
of the tax you're getting
Yeah.
back?
but then
Should be like a
is there
tax
like a too
return.
skinny? Like what if you're like a like a high school girl with body image issues and you're just collecting these fat checks?
Yeah, that would be kind of. I feel like you should be able to collect the tax until you're 18.
until you're 18 or not be able to collect until you're 18?
I feel like not until you're 18 can you collect and be eligible for the tax. Like you should have a couple years to figure out what your body's going to look like.
Yeah. And also if you're like, you're like 16, you're like, I have some baby fat. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of big.
You're just kind of big boned. So that was a big voting day. California once again voted against legal gambling, so I'm not moving back still.
Oh, did we really?
Yeah, they lost out overwhelmingly, apparently.
God.
Apparently they spent $600 million trying to get it passed, and they overwhelmingly lost.
I love it.
It's insane. I don't know how they lost, but
Well, I kind of love it. Not because I don't think gambling should be legal, but at the same time, I'm like, kind of fuck DraftKings and all those guys.
FanDuel,
Yeah, FanDuel, like, you're not good people.
proud sponsor of this podcast, FanDuel, Caesar
Shit.
Sportsbook.
I think it's the only sponsor where you're paying them every weekend.
Yeah, I pay them 3 times a week.
25-game parlays.
Yeah, my 25
Weber
game
State
parlays.
is not winning.
Weber State forever. Weber State to cover.
Cover.
And yeah, so that's our voting news. What's been new with you, Trip? Tell us about the Red Wedding.
It was horrifying the second time around.
Yeah, way worse.
Yeah, way worse because I didn't realize like 5 seconds before it happened. She was like, by the way, we're talking Game of Thrones for our listener out there who probably hasn't watched it. Rob's wife is like, oh, I have a feeling it's a boy. You can teach Ned how to ride a horse. We're gonna name him Eddard, and you're like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And then like Bolton comes and just
an
stabs her.
immediate fucking knife.
Like everybody got their neck slit except for her. She got
multiple stabs.
She got stabbed. They were just like, you know what? We don't even care about you. We're just killing the child.
Rob got like multiple arrows.
Rob went out on his feet kind of like a king.
Yeah, he tried.
Although I didn't realize like right after that they like cut his head off and like put his direwolf's head
on his
on
body.
Him.
It's pretty fucking dark. And they parade it.
Super dark. I was like,
ooh. It's actually really, really fucked up. When they kill the wolf and they kill Greywind. That's all brutal.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Greywind, the wolf.
I can never remember. Did you like read that somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna start reading the books. I think I'm gonna read the books.
I just bought all the books.
I ordered them on Amazon last week.
Let's go.
So we could read them together.
We could.
Yeah.
We could compare.
So we could compare notes. Could highlight. Other than that, we have NFL updates are back.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Is Justin Fields the best quarterback in the NFL?
Yes.
Now that what's his face? Josh
Allen's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Allen's hurt. Justin Fields, best quarterback in the NFL. Should the Niners have drafted him and kept all of our picks and also got in Micah Parsons?
Bay Lance.
Yeah, Bay Lance, broken ankle. It's tough.
Yeah. So what's that? 3 seasons now? How long has he been in the NFL?
This was his second season.
Okay.
And he hasn't played football since he was like a junior in college now. So he hasn't played a full football season in like 5 years.
Yeah.
But
I was starting to get a little worried about Justin Herbert, but then I realized that he has absolutely no one to pass the ball to.
You realize that your entire team was injured?
I was looking at the injury report. It was like the entire wide receiver core. And then it was like, good news, your 4th string wide receiver is back healthy. I was like, oh,
great.
Thank God.
The Chargers are dead though. It's over. They're dead.
Did you see what Khalil Mack did though?
No, what did he do?
What is it? I forget who it was, but I think the Falcons wide receiver was like, going towards the end zone. And Khalil Mack just comes over and just rips the football out of his hands.
No way.
Like, runs like 40 yards down the field. Like it wasn't even like a fumble recovery. He literally just like grabbed the dude, ripped the football out, and went for it.
It just took it and kept running.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, go Khalil Mack. It's actually we play this week, Sunday Night Football, Chargers Niners.
So it'll be a team with all weapons and no quarterback against a team with a quarterback and no weapons.
Yep, exactly.
I like your odds.
We're both super injured.
Yeah.
But that's okay because the NBA is also back. We're all the way into sports season now.
It's in the World Cup. We should do World Cup predictions.
We should do World Cup next week. I think that's a good idea.
I think that'd be good.
I'm so fucking excited.
NBA first. I want you to tell me all about the Kings. The good, the bad, the ugly.
So the NBA is out. The NBA wants the Kings' head. We're the champions of the 2-minute review. As the 2-minute report comes out the next day. We've now lost 2 games on the Tyler Hero travel that was not called a travel until the following day, and a Clay Thompson foul on Kevin Herter that was not called a foul until the next day.
Yeah.
So that's 2 games right there. Other than that, I like Keegan Murray a lot.
Yeah.
I wish we traded Harrison Barnes 3 years ago when his trade value was high, because
I think his deal's expiring though.
It is.
Yeah.
He's a liability, but Fox looks like he's in like all-star shape. Kevin Herter, call him. He's fucking awesome.
He does exactly what he's supposed to do, which is hit threes.
Ron Threesley is what I'm calling him. Ron Threesley. And Malik Monk is super underwhelming. But I think the Kings were in shape to get the 10 seed. So that's all I could hope for.
See, but do you guys have your first round pick, or does Indiana have your first round pick?
I think we have our first round pick.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the first round pick this year.
Okay.
Lucky us.
Yeah, for real. You could get
But yeah, we could get Scoop, could get another guard. But I like how we look. I wish Sabonis looks fine. He doesn't look like he used to, but he looks fine.
Yeah.
And we're in a better position than the Nets, who are a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And what do you think, Kyrie? Do you think Kyrie needs to apologize?
When it first came out, there was a small part of me that thought, because I haven't delved into it too much, but it seemed like Kyrie was supporting like a book in which like another chapter was talking about Jewish stuff.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I was like, are they blowing this Kyrie thing up so that they can hire sexual assault? They could hire Udoka.
Yeah.
Got suspended for
hire Ime back.
So I was kind of like, are they throwing Kyrie under the bus so they can get this coach?
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of like, yeah, Kyrie should probably just fucking apologize.
I mean, I feel like the fact that he's acknowledging all the stuff wrong with it, but he's like, but I'm not going to say sorry though.
Yeah. Well, like I kind of get it, because I don't think Kyrie's racist.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think he's a racist.
Don't. Sorry, Spiderweb. But at the same time, it's like you did something dumb. People got offended. You should probably just fucking
say sorry.
Say sorry. Come back and play basketball. Because dude, you've been doing everything except playing basketball for like the last 3 years.
It's crazy, and he's in his prime. It sucks because this is his prime, like playing years.
Yeah.
And we're not getting Kyrie. We're getting whoever this is.
Yeah. We're not getting like one of the best, ball handlers of all time. We're getting suspended DNP COVID list. Like,
it's unbelievable. It's actually insane.
And I was thinking about it yesterday, how Durant is all of a sudden 34.
Yeah.
Like Durant's getting old too.
He's getting pretty old.
And he's given up what, like 3 seasons of his career to try to make this Kyrie thing work.
Yeah.
And like now I'm thinking about him asking for a trade this summer, and I'm like, well, that was kind of fucking justified.
Yeah, he was like, Kyrie's fucking insane. Durant's like I just want to play basketball guy, and Kyrie's like, I don't want to play basketball anymore.
Yeah, and all these teams are like actually somehow blaming this on Durant. They're like, oh, maybe he doesn't have like a winning mentality. Like,
he obviously does.
Yeah, like, dude, it was like some of these teams this summer, like the trade packages that were being put together to try to get Durant.
Yeah,
it was like the Grizzlies, like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane, and a pick or 2 for Durant.
I would
like, wait, so you get Durant and you get to keep Ja?
Yeah,
fucking do that.
I don't know why the Nets are so stupid for like trying to salvage this Durant Kyrie thing.
Yeah,
they could have taken a bunch of young pieces and been a playoff team with Ben Simmons. Like, yeah, I mean, at least there's some players.
There's a player there in Ben Simmons. Like, everybody's writing him off completely.
Yeah.
But I think there's still a world in which he averages like 21, 8, and 8.
He's only like what, 25?
Yeah, he's not old, he's not injured. He just doesn't have any confidence.
Yeah.
People are looking at him like he's like a donkey trying to dribble a basketball.
Like, he doesn't know how to play basketball, but in reality, he's like still starting on an NBA roster. So he obviously knows how to play basketball.
No, he'll figure something out.
He'll figure it out. All right, tell us about the Lakers.
Talk
Laker to me. Talk Russ to me.
I love him.
Of course you do.
Why does he look so much better? Okay, I know why he looks better coming off the bench. Because he doesn't have to play off ball to LeBron.
True.
Like, it's crazy. You bring in a former MVP point guard
Yeah.
and then you bring him off the bench and he actually gets to play point guard
Yeah.
and he looks better.
It's shocking. Shocking how no one thought about that last year.
But it's so weird though to me that like I can't explain it. Like he's hitting threes more,
Yeah.
or he's hitting threes more efficiently.
More
His-
efficiently than he was, which was like what, 11%?
Yeah, it was fucking horrific. But also like his free throws.
Yeah.
Like he was last year, he was like absolutely nothing from the free throw line.
Yeah.
And this year, I think he's hitting like 85% since he's been coming off the bench.
Jeez.
Like he's good.
That's pretty good. I mean, just do you think they have the weapons to be a playoff team?
Honestly, yes. Like I kind of like Troy Brown Jr. and Lonnie Walker and
Yeah.
you know some of the guys they got. They don't have like crazy depth, but honestly, I think if LeBron and AD start playing like they're capable of playing, like they can make the playoffs and they can do some damage. But
Yeah.
LeBron averaging like 20 points a night on like 25 shots isn't gonna do anything.
It's not going to make it happen.
And AD was better against the Jazz. Actually, AD was pretty shit on defense against the Jazz.
Well, Lauri Markkanen might be the MVP. So
Well,
let's
What
talk.
the fuck? What
Lauri
the?
Markkanen is fucking lit.
Yeah. Like, what was it? I was watching the game and Riley was like, "Who's that?" Lauri Markkanen. And I just realized he's like this perfect looking Finnish dude. I'm like, no, he doesn't get everything.
He
Alright,
doesn't
fuck
get to be it all. He doesn't also get to be good at
Yeah,
basketball.
no, you get to
That's
be
been the thing.
hot or like.
Is he Dirk?
You think Kawhi would trade his good looks for his basketball ability?
Oh, wow. That's a tough one.
Maybe right now since he's not actually fucking playing basketball.
Yeah, since he doesn't really play basketball anymore. There's a lot of guys who just don't want to play basketball anymore that are NBA players. They're just like, that was fun during the
Yeah.
2000s, but no, I'm good now. I don't
Somebody-
understand.
I forget who it was, but somebody was just talking about how AD looks like he's going to be out for the season at some point during every single game.
Well, that's true.
Like,
That's a fact. Every time I watch AD, I'm like, oh fuck, there goes his ankle.
Yeah, for
And
real.
then, like a quarter later, I'm like, oh, he looks fine actually.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
going to
know,
be a
man.
weird NBA season because we
It's
got the
gonna be
Jazz
so
at 9-3,
Yeah, what the fuck?
and they were supposed to be
No.
the worst team in the league.
Jazz are gonna. I think they should trade Lauri Markkanen to a contender.
Yeah, they probably should. They just get a bunch more picks.
Yeah, they'll get like at least 2 more first round picks.
The
from
Kings will
a
take
good
'em.
Team. Yeah, for real.
We'll take Lauri Markkanen. We're Harrison Brown's at a pick.
Yeah, you guys will just commit to playing no defense.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we've been committing to that for about 10 years now, and I'm prepared to keep doing it.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis doesn't protect the rim.
No.
Lauri Markkanen's like one of the worst. Actually, he's been better this year. He's been better at everything this year.
The bonus and Lauri Markkanen are the twin towers of our team would be lit.
That'd be kind of sick.
That would be dangerous.
That'd be
Dangerously white, but
very white
very
with
white.
Herder
With Herder. Oh god.
and the new guy who's Keegan Murray. He's kind of light skinned.
A little
you know?
racy.
Whenever you see Cooper Cup make a catch, you're like, go, go,
Go
go,
Cup! Go Cup! He looks so fast.
take it to the bank.
He looks so fast with his white shoes on compared to when he's wearing his like black shoes. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
he's like SpongeBob with the super speed.
Yeah, that's exactly how he looks, but only when he's in his white shoes. That's the thing. It's
Wait, have the Rams been bad? I haven't actually been watching that much football this year.
yeah, the Rams are like 3 and what are we in? We're going to week 11.
Yeah.
So 3 minus whatever loss.
So the Lions are gonna have 2 top 10 picks
Yes.
to
'Cause
add to Motor City Dan Campbell's
the-
arsenal.
I
He's the-
love watching the Lions. I love Jared Goff. He's like my favorite quarterback, my second favorite quarterback in the league, behind Jalen Hurts, who
Yeah.
I called it. I told everyone Jalen Hurts MVP this year.
Yeah,
I'd like it to be known. But I love Jared Goff and I love the Lions. I hate
Yeah, if
I
they
hate
could
the
play any
Seahawks.
defense, they'd be a great team.
They would be a great team. But Amon-Ra is going to be good next year. They're running back. And they're only going to get better.
Yeah.
I think they're going to
I
be
like
like,
Swift.
yeah, I like Swift.
Jamal Williams is dope.
I'm trying to think of who was like a good young team this year that they're going to be like next year. They're
Maybe
gonna be
the Jaguars. I feel like aren't. Oh, the Jets maybe.
yeah, they're going to be like the Jets. They're going to be the
Yeah.
Jets next year because Jared Goff is way better than Zach Wilson.
That's the rivalry is between the two kind of mid white quarterbacks.
Whoa, Jared Goff mid. He went to a Super Bowl trip.
Oh,
People
I'm sorry.
forget he went to a fucking Super Bowl.
How many points did he put up in that Super Bowl? I don't even remember. I feel like all they got was like a safety.
It was 3. It
was
was that was like the most boring Super Bowl ever. I just hounded everyone about Jared Goff that whole year,
Yeah.
saying they're all so foolish.
Remember they
But
had like the greatest regular season game of all time. It
oh
was like
god, that was so
48 to
fucking sick.
50.
That what was that? The Thursday night game
I think so with the
at the
Chiefs.
Coliseum? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fucking sick.
That was, and then the Super Bowl was just a dud.
Yeah, now our Thursday night game is Falcons Panthers tonight. Baker Mayfield, Marcus Mariota, the ultimate college matchup.
Marcus Mariota is single-handedly tanking my fantasy team.
How is your
Thank you,
fantasy
Kyle
team doing?
Pitts.
And Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
I wish the Niners got Marcus Mariota in the offseason.
Do you
Because
think he would have been a better replacement than Jimmy G?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
because he actually knows he could throw the ball,
Yeah.
he can run, so it's more Shanahan.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think he's better in general. I just think he's better. But
Yeah, probably. I do
mean-
like the running part because it like if Shanahan wants to have an offense like the one he was going to have with Bay Lance,
yeah,
then you need someone who can scramble.
who could scramble around. It's okay. Jimmy G's going to lead us to another Super Bowl, even if Christian McCaffrey has to throw 10 more touchdowns this season.
Jimmy G had more like passing touchdowns than, or sorry, run CMC had
Yeah.
more.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Niners to the Super Bowl. It's still confirmed.
That's such a cool trade.
We're all in. Yeah, we're all in.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey out of nowhere. He looks great in the red.
Dude, right?
He looks
I was
so
thinking that
fucking
exact
good.
same thing. Like I'm looking at his fantasy football like profile. I'm like,
Yeah.
jersey looks nice.
Jersey looks really nice on him. I might have to get a McCaffrey jersey.
Yeah, that'd be super sick.
Actually, I'll probably buy one tonight. That's a good idea. Good call.
They're only like $200
Yeah, they're only like $200. What a deal.
for a running back who's definitely going to be in the league for at least another season.
At least one more season. He's going to be elite.
Yeah, for real. And then
But
I don't know.
we've got 8 minutes left. Do you want to hear a new
What?
segment I've come up with?
Yes, please.
This one's called Famous Quote or Random Tweet I Saw on My Timeline Today.
Oh God.
This one's pretty good. Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
Actually, I have 2 to start us off. Okay. This one, the enemy speaks kindly and holds a knife. Famous quote or tweet that I saw on my timeline.
I'm gonna go tweet.
Yeah, that was a tweet. That's
Just
a
because
tweet.
it sounds too like malicious.
It sounds like it sounds like someone like from the 1700s would say it.
Wait, what was it again?
The enemy speaks softly and carries a knife.
I feel like they were trying to do a like they just misquoted someone's actual quote.
What does it even mean? What does it mean?
It's like I don't know. It's some fucker on Twitter.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
We cannot be the thermometer in the room. We need to be the thermostat.
That's a famous quote. From
famous-
I don't
It's a famous quote from
who?
an anonymous college football coach. We need to set the temperature, not read the temperature.
Definitely Urban Meyer.
Definitely Urban Meyer.
We need to be the heater.
We need to
Not
be
the blanket.
We cannot hashtag Urban Meyer to ASU, make ASU great again. Hashtag Urban
Hey,
Meyer
did
to
you go
ASU.
to, I mean, I know you graduated, but did you go to Parents Weekend the other day?
I was at Parents Weekend.
Were you?
I spent Parents Weekend because like Dom's family came into
Yeah.
town and Michaeli's family came. I was fucked up.
Dude,
I
I took some family friends to the airport. They were visiting their son at ASU.
oh really?
I took them to the airport to go out there, and then I picked them up. And when I picked them up, they were fucked. Like they were dying. They were both wearing masks. They sat in the back seat. They were like, "We
Oh.
have something. We're hungover. Don't
I
talk
think-
to us."
I think everyone got sick at family. Like it was the most. That is like the hardest I've gone in like a long time.
What did you
Well,
guys
like,
even do?
So on the Saturday when the game happened, we started the tailgate at noon.
Okay.
And like we did our own tailgate and we had like 25 or 30 of us there. Alex came. We just did a whole thing. And then we went to the first bar at like I want to say 4. and then we were at that bar for 3 hours, and I had 3 Dirty Shirley buckets and a shot of tequila in the time I was at that bar. So I was living. Like
You were on one.
I was really on one. And then we
You
left that
dirty
bar.
Shirley.
The buckets.
That's crazy.
And then we left that bar and we went to another one at 7. And then we were at that bar until about 10. Then we went to the next bar and we were there until about 1. So I was out from 12 in the afternoon to 1 a.m.
Holy shit.
and I made it the whole day.
How much of the UCLA game did you watch?
About the first half.
Yeah.
And I caught the whole Bama game in the bar,
That
which
is
was
fantastic.
nice. And that was like the coolest. That was an insane game. That was just, I was sad, obviously, but I had too many Dirty Shirleys to even care.
Yeah. No,
I just,
you
a
were-
little F you to all the Bama people out there.
Oh god. Don't you have a Bama jacket somewhere in there?
Oh yeah, I got a Bama jersey and a jacket. Yeah, I was. People
Different
forget.
time.
People forget it was a different time. It was a different me. It was.
That's fucking funny.
If you made it this far, Tripp's woman Riley has moved to New York. So thoughts and prayers for Tripp.
She left me with the kids and the
She left you
mortgage.
with the kids and the mortgage. Did she say any last words to you?
No, but if you're hearing this now, we miss you. What's the Jack Harlow album? Come home, the kids miss you.
Come home, the kids miss you. Come home, the kids miss you.
Sex in the AM.
21.
First class.
First class. Oh, he'll fly you first class to come home.
Yeah. Also, the whole going back to Drake for a quick second. Fuck you, Aubrey.
Aubrey.
I split the check at dinner with my lady, and that whole album made me feel bad about that decision.
I haven't split a check at dinner yet. That's and my credit card really reveals that. And that means TBD season 2 is back. We're gonna do a big. Let's do like a serious World Cup thing next week.
Yeah. Do you want to do a multi-episode week or something?
Yeah, maybe we should do like a 2-episode World Cup overview.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Some
We
picks.
should both do a bracket.
Oh, we should do a
We can
bracket.
text about it.
Yeah, we'll text about it. Maybe we'll play some FIFA. Maybe I'll come out. We'll watch a game. Be good. Good vibes.
All right, sweet.
All right, season 2 is back. Nicola